Come hungry to Frank's Diner and enjoy some of Kenosha's best food.
From their iconic garbage plate to mouth-watering Bloody Marys.
Frank serves up delicious breakfasts and lunches every day.
Grab the meal of your lifetime at 508 58th Street and check out franksdinerkenosha.com.
And don't forget, order what you want, eat what you get.
About Time Moving System. It's about time moving was easy.
Wow, local or long distance, big or small, Quinn and his experienced team have got you covered.
Make the move today by calling Quinn at 262-222-2624 or visit abouttimemoving.com today. Get a move on!
5 stars. Honor your loved ones with dignity by choosing Casey Family Options, funerals and cremations in your time of need.
For over 50 years, Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations has been your caring neighbors, offering personalized funeral and cremation services.
Steve's experienced team is here to guide you through every step with compassion and respect.
Visit them at 3016 75th Street or call 262-653-0667.
Learn more at CaseyFamilyOptions.com.
On this episode of the Ktown Connects podcast, we connect with Tony and Emily, the owners of Ron's Place. We grill them about their love of the legendary 5x5 burger, spill the tea on their famous Long Islands, and find out what it's like to run one of Kenosha's most well-seasoned and historic establishments. Cue that music, Jason.
Hey there, Kenosha. Thank you for tuning in to Ktown Connects podcast. We have a great show lined up for you today. My name is Jason. I'm one of your hosts, and with me is my friend and yours, Mr. Donny Stancato.
Yay!
How you doing there, Donny?
I'm doing great. Thank you for that great introduction, Jason.
Hey,
I did not deserve that. It's a pleasure to see you.
Oh, you deserve all wonderful things that come your way, Donny.
God, thank you so much. And we have quite a show lined up for you today.
I can't wait.
Yes, I cannot wait.
This beautiful studio we have here.
Yes, the Frank Parise studio.
That's right, Donny. Parise Law Offices is located right here in Kenosha, and Frank Parise has been defending clients since 1985. He helps you out with criminal defense, DUIs, traffic tickets, you name it. So if you got pulled over, give him a call, 262-656-9906.
I better call Parise.
Oh, no, I got pulled over again.
Oh, Frank, save us. Thank you for the sponsorship, Frankie. We frank you, as Frank Parise likes to say in his emails.
And thank you very much, Frank Parise. How about that theme song?
Wow, that theme song by Droppin' Daisies is a real rocker. Did you guys like that one, huh?
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. They did that just for us.
Wait. This just in, Donny. This just in.
What?
Breaking news. It's #1 in the charts, and
#1 in all of our hearts. Thank you, Droppin' Daisies, for that.
That's right, Donny. What are we drinking tonight there, Donny?
Oh, my goodness. We are drinking some Public Brewing Company beer. I'm enjoying a nice key lime pie sour.
Yeah, I got something different this time to change it up. Usually we stick with the light, and we were doing the Reaches for Peaches a lot, so I want to get something different. So I got the key lime sour from down there at Public Craft Brewing.
Key lime pie
Public Brewing Company.
Fantastic. It really is.
And Public Brewing is located downtown at 628 58th Street. You can find their website at publiccraftbrewing.com. I'm enjoying a light lager today.
Yes, and you are enjoying it.
How do you know?
I'm watching you put it up to your mouth because you cannot turn down some of the great beers at Public Brewing Company.
Great
Thank
place,
you,
great
Rex
food,
and
too.
Russ. Yes, their food menu's great as well.
Enough of that, Donny. Who are we talking to today?
Oh, my goodness gracious. We are here in studio with Tony and Emily, the owners of Ron's Place. Welcome, you guys.
Their name's not Ron.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to the bottom of that. Welcome, you guys. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Good. Thank you for having us.
Ron's Place, if you don't know Kenosha. They're located at 3301 52nd Street. Their website is ronskenosha.com. They're open daily at 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Follow them on Facebook. They've been around.
Years. Something like that.
Since 1972.
Wow.
So
The
53
Kenosha
years.
Institution,
Wow.
Ron's Place.
You guys don't look that old at all, so congratulations. You're aging great.
We'll get into how you guys became the owners, but we want to kind of just get to know you guys first and your connection to Kenosha. So you, both of you, you were not born in Kenosha, is that true?
No.
Where are you guys from?
Chicago area initially, but where we met was like Lake County, Vernon Hills area.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's about right.
How'd you guys meet?
Yeah, wait, how did the paths cross that magical day?
Friends hanging out.
Yeah, same friends group.
Oh, friends of friends.
Yeah.
High school time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like,
How old were you guys when you met? Were you in high school then? So
Yeah, we were both in high school.
Oh wow, high school sweethearts. Isn't
Yeah.
that
That's a
nice?
great story. I love it.
Yeah.
No.
True love. I love this. This is, and I've known you guys a long time.
Right.
And ever since I knew you guys have been together. So you guys have been together a long
Oh, yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So you guys are dating. It's going well. A couple of years in. And what are you guys doing for work then? Are you
I
still
wasn't
in the
working.
Chicago area or?
No, and then we moved. My mom moved us to Kenosha. Me, and my sister, and then
And then I moved out here too.
Okay, so you moved to Kenosha, Emily, and you were kind of still in the Chicagoland area. How
Yeah.
long?
But you guys were dating at the time still, though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd come out
he
and
came
see her
after
every
he
day.
graduated high school. He came out every morning to drive me to and from school
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
every day.
So you're still in high school when you moved to Kenosha?
Yeah,
Okay. What high school did you go to?
I went to Tremper.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Did you have a job here in high school when you were in Kenosha?
yeah. I had work release to work at Pizza Hut.
Oh, the old Pizza Hut.
That was fun times.
So, Emily, that's kind of where I met you. I was working at Pizza Hut at the same time when you were
Yeah.
working there as well, and that's kind of how I met you as well, Tony.
Right.
And if you would have asked me back then if somebody said, "Oh my God, you two are going to own Ron's Place one day," I would be like, "What? That's crazy talk."
After I left Pizza Hut, we were in school and we were just determined.
Because you were going to school to be a
I was a
hairstylist.
I was in
right?
nursing
Oh,
school,
okay.
dropped out to go to beauty school. And he was in a university. He was at Loyola in Chicago, driving back and forth.
Oh, what were you doing there, Tony?
I first went to Gateway in Kenosha to get my associate's degree in credits. Then I tried to transfer the credits to any school that could. Surprisingly, Carthage would not let me transfer the credits.
Oh,
wanted me
really?
to start over, and
Oh,
Loyola
jeez.
actually took them all.
Oh, wow.
And so I had to take out student loans, and basically we were both working, and
Going to school, both of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did you work any food service jobs back then?
yeah. I did.
That's-
I had many.
You worked
many
for
jobs
me at
back-
Pizza Hut one
Yeah.
night when they needed a driver.
That's true. That's true.
Did you flip any burgers in your younger days?
I never did that, but I did work at Burger King. But it was my first job working at Burger King in Hanover Park, Illinois. And I was 14. You needed a work permit then, and you could not flip the burgers. You could only work the drive-through and cash register.
Oh,
Let you handle money, but not fire, huh?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Trust a 14-year-old with money like
Yeah.
that.
should be the reverse way, right? I mean,
Well, it's like at Ron's, you can't even touch our food unless you're 18 plus.
oh,
Yeah, because it's behind the bar. So,
Oh, right. Okay,
yeah,
makes
so
sense.
The kitchen's
Makes sense.
behind the bar, and so you have to be 18 to grill.
so you guys are going to school, you're working, you're dating. When did the marriage happen? And who proposed? How did this happen? Let's get the details here.
He proposed to me at the first dinner we ever went to was at Benihana's.
Oh, okay.
And so it was really sweet. He packed a bag for me, and I didn't know he was packing a bag. He's like, "Oh, we're just going to dinner," and he bought me this new dress. And he's like, "All right." He's like, "Wear this dress. We're gonna go eat dinner." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's funny." We're eating dinner. I'm thinking, like, maybe he's gonna propose, maybe not. And then we get all the way through to the end of the dinner. Okay, and I'm like, okay, so I was wrong. I was like, but it was nice. He bought me a dress and shoes and got my nails done. I'm like, okay, so this isn't the night. we're about to leave, and they bring out ice cream, and the ring was like right there.
Oh.
My one ring.
The best for last.
I look at the ice cream and I look over at him. I'm like, where'd he go? And oh shit, you're on the ground.
Oh, that's great.
I was like, okay, so, and I was like, yes, and he's like, where we're going? You said something, and it was eating me up.
She kept asking me where we were going, and I said, well, where we're going to eat is where you'll sleep. And so
He's just always like fucking around. And I was like, okay, like whatever. So then we get done, and I was like, so are we sleeping here now? He's like, no. And then he took me, and we spent the night out, and it was great.
Wow.
And I was so worried because I had no clothes, but this awesome husband of mine bought me completely brand new everything with tags on it, and had a brand new suitcase with like, slippers and undergarments and like new clothes to wear and pajamas, and then the next day clothes, like all brand new.
Dang,
it was
if you would have said no, I would have said yes to Tony. Yeah, this man is good. He is good.
It was the most special thing in this whole wide world. So
Well done. So, Tony, I got to ask you, though, I don't want to cause any trouble here, but you guys were together for over 10 years before you got married. What made you wait that long? You just wanted to get your life together?
I wanted to get my shit together and make sure I was. I wanted to give her a good life. I wasn't gonna just jump into it, and we're still trying to make it and all that. So I wanted to actually make it before.
Good.
Yeah, and everybody always like once you get married, everyone wants you to have kids right away.
Right. And the ring, I wanted it to be a good ring. Now, I know that's not important to some people, but it was important to me to give her a good ring. We had been together for a long time, and she was with me the whole time.
I had to have the Leo diamond because I'm a Leo. So.
She's earned it, and she deserves it, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Yep, every 10 years he gets me a new band.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
So I'm on my third.
So you're being an old lady with those rings all the way down your finger.
I know, right? Yeah, every time I'll get it like different bands.
So let's hear about the wedding.
We didn't have a whole fairy tale wedding, actually. We wanted to. We had hopes to have a big wedding. My dad was really sick. And he was in a nursing home, and he had just a little bit left. It came on really quick.
And you wanted him to see your wonderful day that you're going to share the rest of your life with this wonderful man.
Yep, we wanted him to see us get married because, we wanted to give that to him.
Oh,
and
that's beautiful.
We had 2 weeks to do it, and it was crazy.
Wow.
And
how was putting that? So you're like, okay, we got to go. You kind of just put it together like that, huh?
I went to David's Bridal, got a $99 clearance dress. Didn't have time to mess around, and we got married, and they had like a little banquet thing in my dad's nursing home's basement, and we could only have about 50 people. So,
but that is wonderful. That you did that out of respect to your dad, to you and Tony, for
Have the whole family
to have
there.
this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a beautiful thing. That family goes a long way. It really does.
It's very true.
So then you guys you're married. You're working. You have a couple kids.
Yep. We had, July 2018. We had our beautiful son, the best baby ever. We named him after Tony, so he's Antonio Jr.
Oh, very nice.
And we call him AJ. And then August 21, we had our beautiful little girl Amelia.
Aww.
And she's named after me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Tony, what were you doing for work at the time when you guys first got married?
I was working in corporate sourcing or procurement, whichever you.
Oh.
But that was at Reynolds in Lake Forest, Illinois.
Okay. So you had to commute each day to get down there? And
Yeah, I've pretty much been commuting since college. I remember I got so used to it because first I'm driving to Rogers Park, then I'm driving to Lake Forest, then I'm driving up to Glendale at Johnson Controls.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and then I'm driving to Glenview for ITW, Illinois Tool Works. So,
did you have any jobs in Kenosha before?
I had many jobs in Kenosha before I actually.
Our paper route.
Yeah, I mean, I worked at the Dollar General on 52nd Street.
It's my favorite one.
We worked
It's not there anymore, Donny.
No, that's why.
We worked the paper route together. I did delivery for Germano's for Pizza Hut and Racing. And,
Cool. All right.
For Muriel.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Mariel.
Our
Yep.
kids went to school together
Yeah.
at Caterpillar. So.
Oh, with Mariel's kids? Oh, yeah. Known Mariel a long time.
All right, awesome. Well, I think we're going to take our first break, and we'll come right back and find out more about these guys and learn about this Ron fellow.
Yeah, this Ron's place that they bought.
Yeah, we gotta
I
hear
can't
some
wait
about
to
this.
hear the story.
So
So
we'll-
we'll be right.
Back.
Looking to upgrade your floors or remodel your space?
Well, visit Dickhouse Czak Tile at 6403 75th Street.
They specialize in tile, flooring, and home renovations, offering expert design and installation services.
Visit DickHouseCZac.com or call them at 262-694-9777 and get that free estimate today.
Dicko Czak, where your home makeover begins. Beep, beep!
Looking for a reliable ride? Carbox, owned by Scott Dooley, has you covered with locations in Kenosha and Racine.
Carbox offers quality used cars at a great price, making car buying easy and stress-free.
Stop on by 1750 22nd Avenue in Kenosha or 3317 Durand Ave in Racine and browse their inventory online at carboxwi.com.
Carbox, driving you to your next adventure. Beep, beep! Fridays in Kenosha just aren't the same without a legendary Union Park Tavern fish fry, voted best in Kenosha for 10 years running.
But why stop at Friday? UPT is dishing up delicious food 7 days a week, including a weekend brunch that kicks off at 8 a.m. because eggs and bacon wait for no one.
Live music? Union Park Tavern is the home of the best live entertainment with open mic nights, piano jams, karaoke, and top-notch bands.
And if you haven't checked out their beer garden, you're seriously missing out. So head on down to Union Park Tavern and cheers to a
Cheers.
good time. And we're back from that break.
And what a break that was, huh, Jason?
Oh, Donnie, that was quite a break.
One of the best breaks I think we've ever had.
I think it ranks up there. Maybe top three. I remember one that was better.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, definitely one. Maybe number two, I think.
But you know what?
What?
Don't ever take a break from becoming a Patreon subscriber to the Ktown Connects podcast. Tell them why, Jason.
Well, that's right. If you don't want to hear those annoying commercials you said to listen to, where we talked about these great sponsors, you can sign up to our Patreon at ktownconnects.com, starting at just $2 a month.
That's it?
That's
as
it.
low as $2 a month to
That's right.
support
You can get
this
more.
little lonely podcast?
You can give us more if you like. If you really like us, you
Yep,
can give us more.
Please do.
But for just $2 a month, you get early access to every episode, raw, unedited, commercial free.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Sometimes up to an hour of bonus content, Donnie.
Holy cow, for as
Sometimes
little as
5 hours
$2?
of bonus content.
Yes.
Depending on the guest. Plus, you get every episode of our spin-off series called Broken Keys and Sunflower Seeds.
Yes, that used to be called It Is What It Is, but we changed the name. We don't want to throw anybody off.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you're a Patreon supporter, then you know what that title means
you know
already.
the story behind
And
it.
if you don't, well, go to ktownconnects.com and sign up for Patreon today.
Who is our Patreon subscriber of the week this week, Jason?
Oh, Don, I've got to thank them, and that is Russ Collier.
Oh, hey, what's up, Russ?
Thanks
How
to
are
Russ.
you?
He runs Southport Tea over there. They do the Kenosha
Public market.
Public Market like every other week or so. But he's there, and sometimes he's wearing a Ktown Connects t-shirt.
Yes, we gotta love that. And
So
he had
thank
a
you,
great
Russ.
Patreon episode as well.
Yes, our listeners can hear that. $2 a month.
Yep.
ktownconnects.com.
Please do, please do. And now we're back with Tony and Emily, the owners of Ron's Place, located at 3301 52nd Street. Check out the website, ronskenosha.com. Follow on Facebook. So, you guys are married. This is where we left off. You guys have some kids. You're successful. You got some jobs. I want to just bring up to, how the hell did you guys think about buying Ron's Place? I mean, what was the process of thinking, like, you saw it was for sale, you both have successful careers, and you just wanted to buy a restaurant?
No, it was our favorite place to go, and we had been looking at trying to buy a business for probably about a year, but nothing was actually good or right for that.
It was all boring.
Yeah, it was boring stuff.
But what made you guys want to get into the
what
business,
hap-
buy a
it's-
business?
Well, because I was sick of working corporate.
Oh, okay,
and,
that's the answer I wanted to hear.
Yeah, and I know she always wanted to be home with the kids more, and I wanted to give her that.
Very nice.
So what happened was we were having a tea at Ron's Place one
couple.
day. Yeah, a couple. And Emily had brought up, what if, this
Wouldn't it be
place was,
cool?
what if we bought this place? And I was like, well, I don't even know if it's for sale. And
I'm a master search.
yeah.
I can find anything.
But I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll, try to get in touch with Tom. And it was funny. I tried to call a couple times, and I think
People
I
were
was being
getting-
routed.
People were creeped out. Like,
Yeah.
They're like,
And Tom's like, I never got those messages when we eventually got to talking to him. But then Emily was searching one day, and she was like, it's for sale. And I was like,
we were drinking, and I was like, we're sitting there. God, you got like 57, table 57. We were sitting.
yeah.
And I look at you, and I was like, don't. I was like, it is for sale. And yeah, like
We saw it was like for a year it was on listing. I was like, why has no one bought this place? It's not even pending. I was like, that's crazy.
they had offers that just everything
Fell through.
They
for
didn't,
us. It
but-
was like great.
They didn't have any serious offer where they could actually physically finance themselves. And the offer they had gotten was a loan from the
owner.
previous owners
Oh, okay.
on top of whatever
Whatever
the
was
person
there.
was bringing to the table.
Were there any places before that you looked at that you kind of seriously considered?
There was a couple that we considered, but not, I wouldn't say seriously considered.
Okay.
Oh, give us a little hint.
There was the strip mall across. It's on where Ready to Groom, is that what it's called?
On Shannyn by the cemetery there?
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
we looked at that strip a while ago, but that was not.
That,
it was
Yeah,
not-
that was like before we bought Ron's.
Yeah, that was.
I remember, and we went through the whole process of the inspection.
Yeah.
and everything.
Real
like
estate agent, yeah.
there was just too many issues. Like the tenants were like, one of them was telling us, "Oh yeah, so and so gets water through the ceiling every time
boy.
it rains."
See,
And
that's
then-
the stuff that you need to know.
huge.
you
It's
know,
an old
so-
building.
And then the dog groomer wouldn't let us like walk in, and it was awkward because like we like took our dogs there.
Wow.
So like we're like, oh, okay.
Did you stop taking your dogs there then?
Oh yes, I did.
If people don't
Precision
know what we're
pause
talking
is
about,
really good.
people don't know what we're talking about. It's the building on Sheridan Road across from the cemetery, about the 6900 block.
69, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, right in that block. It's a long, strip that probably would have had a few businesses in it at one time, but it's kind of
It's
a
like-
whole building.
It fits
It's pretty
five.
full.
Yeah, 5 businesses, 2 or 3
There's a resale
apartments.
shop in there.
Yeah, the Endless Treasures place.
Yeah,
I've
that's-
never
that place
been
is
there.
kinda
It's
neat.
got to be
Oh,
awesome,
it's-
isn't it? It's got to be pretty
It's
cool.
been a minute since I've been there, but like it's really cute place, and she's like such a sweetheart. She does such a good job with it, and
Yeah.
she's like beyond fairly priced.
Oh,
Like
very nice. I'll have to check
But that
out.
building's just old, and I'd see buying it might be a handful.
oh, and
Yeah.
it was, and I was like, to be like.
They weren't transparent really about a lot of the things to do with that.
Yeah,
building, so-
and going in, you have to know all those things, and,
Yeah.
if you feel like this ain't right, you like you did.
Do you ever think about how different your life would be if you took that path instead of this one?
Oh,
I feel like we're way smarter than
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We always
Yeah.
vet
we would
things out
still
really
be
well.
working our other jobs if
That's right.
yeah, for sure.
And probably losing money at that.
Did you guys
Yeah.
look at any other restaurants, or was it always?
There was never any. So when we were gonna go out, to any
anytime away
restaurant,
from the
yeah,
kids, it was always
Ron's
Ron's.
place, always, yeah,
So
So
it was your hangout spot then, huh?
it was.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a great story. Your hangout, and now it's your home, so to speak. In a
Right.
way,
Right.
I mean, that's great.
Who were some of your first favorite servers or bartenders there when you guys were customers?
Oh, that
That's
when-
a really hard one to say.
yeah,
because if
because we still have some working for us too. So it's like,
Well, you can give them a shout out,
no, but I mean, when we first started going there, it was Marge, Renee, Butch.
we always
Yeah.
would sit at the bar, and
Yeah.
I have to say 90%
of the time.
of the time
We were
it
at
was
the bar.
like Marge
Yeah.
serving us.
Yeah, that too.
And so like she like a lot of them knew us, even like people who used to work for us that like come in are like, oh my god, like
Yeah, you guys bought it? I can't believe it.
but it's like wild.
Yeah.
When I heard that you guys bought it, I was like, wait, Emily, who I used to work with, and Tony, what the fuck is going on here? And it blew my fucking mind. I was like so happy and like that is so cool because I haven't seen you guys in I don't know how long.
Right,
And I don't
right.
know what happened to you guys. I don't know. And I was like, holy shit, that is awesome.
Yeah, and it was crazy because like your buddy, one of your good buddies, Matt,
Yeah, Matt.
remember Matt, and then he called Tony, and he was like, I'm going to go out to Ron's place. And then you're like, well, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll see you there. I own
Yeah.
the joint.
Yeah, it was funny. He couldn't believe it either. Yeah.
So you guys got a pretty good deal on it, I'm assuming?
We actually did get a decent deal on it, I would say.
We were trying to close fast because, Tracy and Tom, who had owned it before.
Is she Ron's daughter?
That's right.
She,
Okay.
was Ron's daughter.
She passed away, though,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
okay.
she passed. And her dream was to, get in there and show us the ropes. And, unfortunately, it was,
She
a
passed
month.
a month before we actually got in
Oh,
there.
okay.
Okay.
The poor thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you kind of knew you guys were getting ready to take over and looking forward to it, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she when we met her and we had a talk with her, it was important that Ron's stayed the same.
Yeah.
And that was our original plan, so.
Right, and
it
she
was
even asked
great.
us if we would still share the daily sales with Ron, her dad, because it's his baby. And I was
Oh, so he went...
so it was like
That's
one
so
of her
cute.
dying wishes that she wanted us to do that. So I definitely kept it that way.
Oh, I
and
love
to this
that.
day, he still gets the daily sales.
That's cool.
So when you guys officially got in there as the owners, and what was that first day like? I know, excited, nervous. How was the staff treating you? Because they pretty much knew you.
We all were so drunk the night before.
Yeah.
So the funny thing about buying a business, right, is you cannot carry over any unopened alcohol.
Oh, I did not
and
know that.
opened alcohol.
Oh, yeah, any
and
opened alcohol.
Okay.
We
I was
could
gonna
buy.
say, boy, you guys, did you
yeah.
just wake up from your coma?
No, everybody was so
Yeah.
we were sending bottles home with people.
Wow.
We had there had to be at least 100
Yeah.
plus bottles, and we just laid them across the bar. And I
I was
was
like, let's go. It's
yeah,
go time.
Man, so our first day, we were hungover.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's the way to
But
do
it
it,
was
right?
great.
Yeah, and it was the day
great.
before New Year's Eve.
Oh,
So we bought it. We bought it December 30th, 2023. That's when we got in there.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
And then you partied your balls off, and then you're ready for New Year's Eve. Then
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
No, and it was great. It was great.
so how did the public take it, so to speak? Okay, there's these new owners taking over historic Ron's place.
It was mixed. It was
Was it
definitely
mixed?
mixed because people didn't know what was going to happen. They didn't know us.
They're gonna change everything.
That's what a lot of people thought that.
Right.
A lot of people thought that. But you know what? We brought a lot of things back that they loved that they didn't think they were going to get back, like the original Italian fries, like
Those are
the
great.
original cheese curds that they had, the clam
the best.
strips, calamari. A lot of the things that they had pre-pandemic, we brought those things back.
Oh, very nice.
So
Yeah.
So you mentioned the whole liquor thing. Are there any other issues you had with the city, good or bad, with transferring a business over?
City of Kenosha has been amazing.
Yeah, they have.
They have been super supportive for small business owners.
Okay, great.
If you're going to ever open up a small business or take over a small business, Kenosha is a fabulous place to do it. They're
Easy
very
to work
helpful.
yeah, they're very easy to work with. I mean, all the departments really.
Everybody always says that. I want to hear some controversy, damn it.
There really wasn't. I mean, the only thing that happened was that we had, when you are taking over a liquor license and somebody is surrendering it, whether your sale goes through that day or not, that liquor license is transferring over. So if you're not ready for it, they can't sell anymore. So the previous owners cannot sell anymore under that license
yeah.
once that surrender date has hit.
Okay.
Then it's ours.
They
and
had
we
to
have
shut down that one day
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
because there was our liquor license. It transferred to us, but we didn't own it until the next day.
Oh, so one
So,
day kind of
one
hang
day-
up, so to speak.
And so basically that was the day that they threw their employee party.
Oh,
Because they
makes
have
sense.
one once a year, and we carry that on and still have an employee
Oh, nice.
party, appreciation party once a year around
I bet
Christmas
that is
time.
wild.
It's a lot of alcohol involved.
So then you guys are taking over now, and you're bringing some of the classic stuff back on the menu. 5x5 burgers. Ron's is known for that.
That's
Yeah.
a good burger.
Tell us some stories that maybe you guys have had with the 5x5 over the years, and tell us more about what you guys are doing with the 5x5s.
5x5, we are the only restaurant in Kenosha that has this meat.
That's correct. It's exclusive to us.
Wow.
In this region and Racine.
That is awesome.
So
It's huge. Yeah, I mean, God, I've always eaten the burgers.
How long has this deal been going on with this special meat?
this has been up since Ron was still running.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so the other thing
He made a joke, though. I'm going to say the joke really quick. If the meat business ever, he sells, that's going to be our next, is buying the meat for our meat company.
And I already told the owner that too. I told him don't be selling without coming to me first, because
There's
we will
money to
buy
be
that
made.
company too.
there is.
We will buy it all. We'll buy the distributor.
That's right. Manufacturer at that point.
Another 15, 20, 30-year loan.
Right.
So 5x5s, that's what Ron's Place is known by, and they're also known for their Long Islands.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
Now
right.
there's a lot of different flavors that you guys have there.
Yeah.
First, I want to ask you, what is your personal favorite, and have you guys added to that flavor menu?
Oh, God, yes. My personal favorite, I have to say, I mean, I fluctuate, but Mrs. Freeze.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, okay.
it's the tea we were drinking when we
Yeah.
decided to buy Ron's Place.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right.
We've
So
been drinking that one for a while.
I should never drink that one when I'm there, and I might have to buy a business if,
Right.
if I have too many. I
very
think I want to buy this
inspiring
place.
Mrs. Freeze is called?
It's called Mrs. Freeze.
What's the primary flavor in that?
It's grape.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Grape.
Oh,
so
I
there's a
love that.
Mr. Freeze with primary flavor of blueberry.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, this is like a grape themed drink. It's one of my favorites because it's higher in alcohol content too.
Oh, boy. So you get your money's worth then. huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one tea that we made, our first tea that, was really cool, is called Marge's Fish Tank.
Oh.
And it is a wonderful concoction. And basically it has like nerds, rainbow nerds on the
I
bottom.
drank that one when I was
Swedish
there.
fish.
You remember that, Tony?
That's
It's
right.
a good one.
Yeah, that one was good. It has the rubber ducky is in it.
Yeah, and
Yes.
the rubber. Yeah, we did end up adding a rubber ducky to that one.
And the nerds in the bottom,
Rainbow nerds.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness gracious!
And it's like honestly, that's like the one drink that we have that, like, if you are a slow drinker, that tea gets better every 5 minutes it
Yeah.
sits.
Oh, it
because
was-
of the nerds.
Oh, the
flavor.
candy
Yeah.
soaks in.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that one was fantastic, and it looked great. And I watched the bartender make it, and just that alone was interesting. Watching them make that tea
Yeah.
right there
Yeah.
with the nerds, put the rubber ducky in it. I was like, this is crazy. This is awesome.
It's by far like it's.
And it's named in honor of the employee that's been there the longest,
Oh,
which
that's-
is Marge.
Marge,
Yeah.
you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And Renee's been there long too.
Yeah, but Marge is the longest
Yeah.
employee.
and she's behind the bar.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
She has to make them half the time, huh?
She does. Yeah.
Oh, damn, I gotta make that drink again. All right.
Yeah, she
Got
gave
those
us the
nerds.
idea actually for the rubber duck.
Yeah,
Do you remember she got one out of the duck machine and she like put it on there and took
Yeah,
a picture?
and people loved it.
And people loved it and we're like, okay, that's it. Like, we got to get mini rubber ducks.
Yeah.
And we did.
Nice.
And it's been like great ever since.
Yep.
So, being a married couple, running a very well-established business, is it stressful on the marriage, or is it bringing you guys closer together?
Closer.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's ever been stressful like
No.
in our.
Not that we haven't been able to overcome together. So
Yeah.
we don't really look at things that way or take things out on each other that are going wrong. We just find solutions to fix it.
Yeah.
That's how we've always been.
We've just
You
been a
guys are
team.
so goddamn sickly beautiful.
So, if a listener has never been to Ron's Place, can you describe this place to you? Because it hasn't changed since you changed ownership, so it's kind
Oh,
of the
God,
same
no.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
What kind of place do you got there?
I mean, it's the environment, the atmosphere. People love the atmosphere. Best wings, best burgers, really amazing fish fry, cod, walleye, Cajun cod. I mean, there's so many good things. That
He
people
improved
love.
the fish fry.
Yeah,
'Cause
yes.
that was a funny.
That was a funny situation because I don't know if I should.
No. He just he
Save
ended
it for
up.
off the air.
Well,
He kept the same distributor. He bought a superior version of it.
Oh, very nice.
If that makes any sense. But it's definitely the best quality fish you're going to find.
There's
at a
things
fish fry.
there's things we'll eat the cost on to make the quality better, where we're making money up elsewhere. So.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
That's what a good restaurant business owner does.
Yeah, we don't skimp out. We don't want to go with a cheaper product because it's just...
inferior.
Everything has been upgraded.
Well, one thing I always found special with Ron's that has like this nostalgic feel to it, has this classic kind of place.
Yes.
It's not one of these new modern. I'm not gonna drop any names. These like new modern places that look cookie cutter that come out of a magazine.
Right.
It has like character. It looks like it's been there for 50 years. Just like in the tables and the chairs and everything like that. You have the bar. All that stuff. It has this beautiful atmosphere and character. And then to put the great food on top of that, which Ron was doing and goes on now, you guys are carrying on the legacy. I think that's awesome. It's keeping a good place alive. So
So what is next for Ron's Place for you guys? I know you're still kind of new, getting your feet wet, but you guys seem to know what you're doing. You got great business. But what's down the pipeline maybe for you guys with Ron's Place? Expansion? Second location? I mean, come on, spill the tea for us.
I definitely would like to expand at some point. I mean, the business is definitely growing. I mean, you can visually growing every day, every month. So we are definitely going to need a bigger restaurant eventually in that location. Things keeping up the way that they are. Because one of the biggest complaints that we get is just that we're too busy. People cannot get in there. And it's just, we would need a bigger
Isn't that
kitchen,
the best
more
and
space.
worst thing to hear?
It is the best and worst thing to
except
hear.
for like when they're like grilling you on
and
reviews,
social media and reviews.
Get a 1-star because I'm sorry, they're too busy. You can't be seated. It's like really like,
and you're just laughing to
sorry,
the
our
bank.
food's too good.
and you're just like, come on,
and they really get upset about it. Some of them. So it's eventually we would like to expand.
Because you guys have that parking lot too, right? So it's your building.
The problem is that Chris Tenuta owns the building next to us as well, and he uses it for storage. So eventually, when he wants to sell it, hopefully, we could just grab that.
We'll put in a good word for him. We'll put in a good word.
Thank you. But that would be ideal eventually.
Well, you have a lower level too.
We have a lower level.
What's down there? I've never been down there. I've heard things about it.
It's completely.
it's good. No, go ahead.
It's completely remodeled, and we open it up on Fridays and Saturday nights. Okay. Sometimes, last holiday season, we opened it up on Thursday nights. Eventually, we'll probably get to that point because 50% of the time we're on a wait list on Thursday nights, and then the other 50% we're not. Okay. So we'll probably end up opening that up soon. But really, it's utilized for Friday and Saturday nights, and it does fill up. I mean. They weren't using the basement, the previous owners, when we got there, but now that we are, it completely, the whole restaurant fills up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you have a bartender down there.
We have a whole
staff
service
staff. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have
like
a
Second
runner.
restaurant, pretty much.
Pretty much, besides the kitchen, because you got the food runner, you got the bartender, you got the servers. Yeah.
Can't beat that. Can't beat that.
And Ron's Place might be busy, but they're open daily at 11 a.m. So I would go there on a Wednesday at 3 o'clock.
There you go. There you go.
Be able to sit at the bar and enjoy a burger and nice Long Island, and
have a good old time. Say hi to Tony and Emma over there. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So that's Ron's Place, 3301 52nd Street, ronskenosha.com, and follow them on Facebook.
That's right. We didn't mention they've been around for 53 years. Is that how it works out to?
Yeah.
That is That is a long, long time.
Yeah. Wow.
And you guys are going to probably own it for another 50, right?
I always joke with them. I'm like, well, if the kids get older and they want to,
take over the biz.
Take over, they're more than welcome.
Well, you never know
as long as they
bring.
go to college.
There you go.
They got to go to college.
Yeah.
I mean, how has some of the other restaurant owners taken to you guys running a great, fine establishment as Ron's Place?
Everybody's been very supportive.
Yeah, everybody's been very supportive.
That's great.
Nice.
Frank Steiner.
Frank Steiner specifically.
Good old Kevin.
Kevin and
Yeah.
That's him. That's Kevin.
I love it. No, yeah, they've been. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, Kevin at Frank Steiner, he is one of the best.
Yeah.
He supports everybody that he sees out there, and he sees you guys are doing a great job. Of course, he's going to throw a support behind you guys.
Oh, God, yeah.
And his wife, too.
Yeah, Julie's wonderful as well.
Yeah.
Wonderful people down there at Frank Steiner in downtown Kenosha.
Yeah, love them. Great sponsors of the Ktown Connects podcast as well.
Yeah, same issue we have. They can't seat everybody.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Yes.
And it's like, so, like, we can connect on a...
We can
That's why I
relate.
don't go to Frank Steiner on the weekends.
And they don't
Right.
take to-go orders when they're that busy.
Yeah,
It's like, the
exactly.
same thing. Yeah.
They know how they got to maintain.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that is how you got to maintain when you got space
Wait,
like that.
Kevin, what do you think of the Ktown Connects podcast?
You guys suck!
What do you think about Ron's place?
Yay!
Oh,
There we go. All right, well, with that, let's take a break, and we'll be back with our Kenosha Connects questions.
looking to buy or sell a home?
Contact Shannyn Franklin of ReMax Elite.
With years of experience, Shannyn offers personalized service to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Call Shannyn at 262-960-5182 or visit shannonfranklin.remax.com to start your real estate journey today.
Shannyn Franklin is your trusted partner in the real estate market.
Regain your independence with A-Plus Mobility.
Owner Ashley Knight offers a wide range of mobility solutions, including powered scooters, lift chairs, and home safety equipment.
Scoot on in at 2324 18th Street. Visit aplusmobilitysolutions.com and
Empower your mobility.
the Port has been a non-stop house party since 1985.
This unique establishment is where your weird uncle probably hangs out. They don't offer fancy martinis or fried apps. Instead, you can roll some dice with the bartender, jam at some pinball, and enjoy live music almost every weekend.
Find them on Facebook or stop on by to have a snort at the Port.
Yay!
And we're back from that break.
Yep.
And what time is it, Jason?
Oh, Donnie, this is my favorite time of the day. It's time for Kenosha Connects, and that's brought to you by, our buddy Aaron Hunzinger of AHDidIt.
I love that guy.
Hey, you guys, if you're looking for a unique, handcrafted creation, contact Aaron Hunzinger of AHDidIt. He specializes in one-of-a-kind lighting. He made this right here. Custom furniture, and more. Each piece is carefully crafted and one-of-a-kind with care and imagination. No two are alike. No
he's
project
good.
is too big or small. For more, find Aaron on social media at AHDidIt. That's all one word.
AHDidIt, where imagination meets craftsmanship. That's AHDidIt. One word. Follow them on Facebook, and we'll give you guys a sticker from him because he gave us literally 500 of them.
Wow.
All right, you guys ready for our Kenosha Connects questions? All right, what was the last great meal you had in Kenosha besides at Ron's place?
Oof.
Because we know all great meals are at Ron's place.
Honada. I mean,
I love Honada.
Ah.
I'm also, I like Texas Roadhouse.
yeah, Texas.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh no's a good
Oh,
one.
no's good
Oh,
too.
oh no.
Yeah.
God, yes.
That place
oh, no.
is really good.
Oh no,
Great.
oh no.
Yeah.
And Frank's. I mean, God, they're
I
all
know.
so
No, it's supposed to be
good.
the last place you ate.
Oh,
I don't remember out of those which one was the last one.
It all
Honada.
blends together.
Honada. Okay.
Honada was our last.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all about you guys rattling off business you like, so
Yeah,
that's fine, too.
God.
We support
love 'em
local
all.
that way.
All right, how about this one? What's your favorite annual Kenosha event?
Ooh, the carnival. 4th of July in
okay.
Kenosha is our, like,
downtown
favorite
Kenosha,
best
4th of July.
time.
Yeah. The fireworks too. Yeah.
And the bands, and everything down there and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a fun time down there.
Special spot by the lake for
Yeah.
the fireworks.
Will you guys have your own special spot?
I will never say it
Ah.
because
Everybody will flock to
Yeah.
it.
enough people flock already. But
Yeah,
that's okay.
that's true.
All right, if you could give a shout out to only one other local business, who would you pick?
They're whispering over there.
Uh-oh.
They're conversing. You guys can each pick one. It doesn't have to be a restaurant either. It can be any business.
It's like between the two of them, right?
Well, you
Between
say one, you
Tenutas
say
and
one.
Frank's.
Yeah, there you go.
Tenutas
Frank's,
and
I have to
Frank's.
say, like, there's something, like, just special
Yeah.
about them. Like, they're just so open and, like, they're just
Welcoming.
Yep.
Yeah.
welcoming.
Are you
And
talking which place?
Frank's.
Oh, Frank's Diner? Okay, yeah.
And then your neighbor's Tenutas.
Tenutas, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Two great places. And you know what's funny? I think it was a couple weeks ago they did a menu together at Frank's Diner.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah.
had some Tenutas items with Frank's Diner.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's great, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, they did all the specials were with Tenuta's ingredients. Yeah.
That Kevin guy is real smart.
Kevin, what do you think about that?
You guys suck!
Jeez, okay. Wow, that's harsh, man. Okay. Which now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
Twisted.
God, yes.
Yeah, Twisted Cuisine.
That's a great
I
place.
can't even go to the new place because
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
I miss Twisted too much.
Yeah, it hurts too much because that place is right. You know, we go there. We used to go there.
All right, and our last question here of our Kenosha Connects. The big Kenosha debate. Big Star or the Spot?
The Spot.
The Spot for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We did try, Big Star. I just, it's great. I mean, they're known for like slopping like onion powder on their burgers, which is great. But it's like,
Nothing compared to
Well, you gotta like
I'm
that.
a cook, so
you
I
gotta like those grilled onions and that gooey cheese. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta like that.
Yeah.
And if you like that, that's what Big Star is good for, pretty much. Anything else there is
Right.
kind of so-so. But if you're in the mood for a gooey cheese and burger like
right,
that,
and it's good. It's just like definitely you can tell that they put more thought into the purchasing of food at
the Spot.
at the Spot.
The Spot's definitely a better burger, though. Yeah.
I think
For
we
sure.
need to change the question. 5x5, Big Star, or the Spot Burger?
Well, you know what we're gonna say to that.
Oh my God, Big Star, really? That's crazy, you guys.
Well, you guys are starting car hop service this summer, right?
Be better off putting the waitresses on rollerblades than bring burgers.
I'd like to see that.
Andy's used to do that, I hear. The
Yeah,
rollerblades.
yeah.
I heard Andy's has a very famous hot dog recipe that they're selling
Oh my God, he's selling the business
Yeah.
too.
for only, what is it, 800,000?
I have no idea.
I think he lowered the price.
It was like between 6 and 8, I believe.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But they don't have a lot do business, and
No.
and he's very vocal on social media.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to do social media for a business, do not take after that guy from Andy's Driving.
Well, don't be baited by people on
Yeah,
social media.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
just let them do it.
It.
yeah,
Stupid.
less is more. Don't say
Don't
anything.
talk politics and don't react with people
God,
if you're a
yes.
business owner.
Not
Like,
unless
don't
your
even.
reaction is going to be in a professional way where
Yeah,
you're going
right.
to still draw people in and
Right.
maybe even change the mind of the person
Right.
who's saying something negative.
I'm the guy from Andy's Driving. I'm complaining I have no business, but I'm a fucking idiot. I mean,
You're not going to get more business doing
That's going.
that.
That's
so-
going number 2 right there.
want to buy my stupid hot dogs that I cook in water?
All right, let's bring it back.
Okay. And that was our Kenosha Connects, and that was brought to you by AHDidIt. Thank you, Aaron Hunzinger.
Oh, thank you, Aaron. And what time is it now, Donnie?
Ding, ding, ding. It's trivia time.
And trivia is brought to you by the Lettering Machine, 725 50th Street. It's your one-stop shop for all kinds of things. Uniforms, gifts, accessories, you name it. You dream it, they print it.
Yes, they do.
Don't feel like customizing? No worries. Head to their online novelty stop at lettermachine.com for ready-made designs just for you and you and you.
And you. Yes, the Letter Machine, thank you so much. They do such great work there. But it is trivia time. Are you guys ready for trivia?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right, for our trivia segment today, Donnie's going to take on our guests in a 100% legitimate, definitely not skewered, on the level, totally fair trivia game.
Yay.
These questions
gonna
are
do it.
completely random. They're not catered to the guest one bit. So I'm going
right.
to pull out the big randomizer and see what random topic we're going to get today. So, ding! What's it?
Oh.
It is hamburger trivia.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's what randomly came up here. So Tony and Emma, you are on one team. You guys are together. You can think of your answers and come together. Donnie, you're on your own.
Great.
Good luck.
Thank you.
There's 3 questions for each of you. Would you like to go first? Or would you like Donnie to go first?
Have Donnie go first.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I was thinking the
Let's
same
see if I do my my hamburger knowledge.
Donnie. Clara Pellier became an 80s sensation in TV commercials where she proclaimed, "Where's the beef?" What burger chain were these commercials promoting?
That's so easy. Wendy's.
Yay.
You got it, Donnie. See?
Yes.
See, this is totally fair.
See? All right, good.
All right. Tony and Emma. Now famous for its little burgers named Sliders, what was the first hamburger chain founded in 1921 in Wichita?
White Castle.
Oh, together. Look at that.
Wow,
In stereo.
Nice work.
Well done. All right, 1-1. Donnie, you're tied up.
Probably, I'm not going to get any more, probably.
Why do you say that?
Because you tease me. You give me an easy one, then you fuck me over with the
Oh, come on, dude.
Who invented the hamburger?
the cow.
Donnie, okay, here's another easy one for
Okay,
you.
all right.
The hamburger made its world's debut at the 1904 World's Fair. Remember that, Donnie?
I was there. I remember it like yesterday.
Okay, good. Because in which American city was that held in?
New York.
What's the answer?
New York City.
You guys suck!
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is St. Louis.
Oh. Okay, all right.
All right. Nice
Really?
try, though. Yeah,
St. Louis.
1904 World's Fair. All right, Tony and Emma, here's your second question. What came first, the hamburger or the city of Hamburg in Germany?
The city of Hamburg in Germany.
Emma, do you agree?
I agree.
You got it. All right.
Oh.
Up 2-1. Donnie, you need this one to tie.
Okay, all right.
You've heard of the Big Mac, right, Donnie?
Yeah.
From McDonald's.
Yeah.
Famous burger.
Yeah,
They
very
made
famous.
billions and billions of them. Mm-hmm. Now, before it was named the Big Mac, it had two other names which didn't work out. Give me both of those names.
Oh, Jesus. The Mac?
Or give me just one of those names. How about that?
The Mac?
No. Give me one more guess.
The Big Burger?
Oh, you're close, but no. It's the Aristocrat or the Blue Ribbon Burger.
What the?
Well, those didn't work out, so
Yeah. Okay, well.
give me
You
an
guys-
Aristocrat.
Do you guys know that one? All right.
So you guys are up 2-1.
No,
see if he gets a
just
third
add
one here.
Insult to injury here.
What was the name of the iconic singer, also known as the King of Rock and Roll, who would visit every burger joint possible while on tour and famously loved hamburgers?
Elvis.
You agree, Tony?
I do.
You are right. Good job. And you guys win our trivia today.
And you
Somehow you
win.
beat Donnie.
Somehow, and you win. Ktown Connects koozie, courtesy of the lottery machine.
Very cool.
Nice.
Thank
They
you
won't
for-
fit on a Long Island cup, but they'll keep your beers cold.
Yes.
So
No,
enjoy.
right? Nice.
Thank
what's
you
funny
for
is that-
killing me in hamburger trivia.
No, what was funny is I said he was going to ask who invented the hamburger, and that's pretty much what he asked you. That's the next question.
Yes, he did. Well, all right. So we're here with Tony and Emily, the owners of Ron's Place. Check them out at 3301 52nd Street, ronskenosha.com. Follow them on Facebook. You guys are doing a great job. People
We're
love
open
Ron's
7 days a
Place.
week, 11 a.m.
7 days a week. When do you guys sleep?
We fit it in there.
Good.
All right, you guys can catch the Ktown Connects podcast on our Spectrum Channel 14 and the Kenosha Community Media streaming channel in video form.
Wow, video form. Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
Yep, we air live on the channel every Wednesday at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 5 p.m.
That is great. And don't forget to follow the Ktown Connects podcast on all your social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube, you name it, we're on it. And you know what? Drop us a review on your favorite podcast
It's been
provider.
a little while since we got a review.
Yeah. You know,
We need something
we
new.
need some reviews. It goes a long way. Somebody,
Donnie
please.
needs an ego stroke, so give us a review.
And something else, but let's get that review first. I want to just thank you guys again. Thank you so much. And let's thank some of our great sponsors here on the Ktown Connects podcast.
Including the law offices of Frank Parise,
Aaron Hunzinger of AHDidIt,
the About Time Moving Systems,
Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations,
Dickow Czak,
Frank Steiner,
Shannyn Franklin of ReMax Elite,
Union Park Tavern, hi Angie and Ben,
The Larry Machine,
Public Brewing Company,
A Plus Mobility,
Alpaca Art,
Faded Barbershop for Men,
Lakeshore Pedal Tour,
Lucci's Grandview,
Solis and Company,
Port of Kenosha Beverage House,
The White Lilac.
and finally get your butthole bleached at Wink Beauty Boutique.
Sarah does a great job there. And you know what? We could have not done this show without them.
Really?
Thank you guys one more time for coming. It was great. It was a great interview. You guys are great people, and we wish you nothing but the best at
Great.
Ron's Place.
Thank you for
Sounds like you guys are
having
doing
us.
great and keep up the good work.
Please
Thank
do.
you.
Jason, speaking of good work, I'm trying to figure out what we're doing here on this podcast.
Gee, Donnie, I think we're connecting Kenosha?
You got it.
How's it this?
Right. Guys did great. I need a picture.
Keep the headphones back up.
Wonderful.